The availability of Jamar Chase remains maybe the biggest unanswered question in the sport. He hasn't been practicing with his team. He's looking for a contract extension. He has 2 years left on the deal. Here was Shefty yesterday on what the timeline for this week looks like.
If he's going to play at all this week against New England, that deal has to get figured out in the next 48 hours. The key thing here is that the Bengals play the Chiefs next week in week 2.
Yeah.
And that becomes, to me, a real leverage point for Jamar Chase, because if somehow, some way, he's still not practicing and not playing in that game against that team, that impacts your ability in a game that could very well have seeding ramifications later in the season.
And all kinds of ramifications, right? So that Shefty with McAfee and the guys yesterday. And look, this thing can get resolved one of two ways. Either he gets a new deal or he just acquiesces and decides, okay, I'm not going to get it this year. I'm going to come in and play. That second one, just based on what's happened so far, feels unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he doesn't play. I understand how difficult it is for guys to sit out. But the tough thing about this situation is him signing a deal is what's right for everyone. Why are we even going to pretend like he's not going to be the highest paid receiver as soon as he signs a deal? He's that good. We know that you want to keep him long term. You would have been better off if you paid him before JJ got his money, because now you have to pay him anymore. So keep waiting. It just doesn't make sense to me why this organization perpetually puts themselves in a situation where it suggests to us that they don't really want to be successful. There's no reason to have Jamar Chase sitting at home and have him reacting to head coach comments. He needs to be at work with a ton more money in his bank account.
Amen.
I agree. If I wanted to play devil's advocate, I would say that Justin Jefferson and C.D. Lamb and these guys generally got their deals after their 4th year. He's after his 3rd year. This isn't generally the way business has been getting done.
But it's to your advantage to get it done.
Yes,
I agree.
Cheaper.
Yeah. Like, it makes
cheaper.
it right.
And if you are Jamar Chase's camp, you're saying, oh, you know what his recent history has shown me? The squeaky wheels will get paid. You saw with Chris Jones missing a game, and suddenly it was like, oh, okay, no. We got to get this guy locked in. Debo, Bosa, Trent Williams, Ayuk, Derwin James. All of these guys said, hey, pay me my money.
Yeah.
And these teams understand it's about, are you trying to win a Super Bowl or not? Because without Jamar Chase, the Bengals not winning the Super Bowl.
That's the key. The 100% the key is you're playing the easiest schedule in your division. Burrow is coming back off his 2nd injured plague year, right? Like, understand what you have at stake. And to Kimberly's point, you ain't winning the Super Bowl without Jamar Chase. And the whole thing that Shefty was saying, listen, he's played with Joe Burrow he don't need he needs reps physically for his soft tissue, all that kind of stuff. But as far as mentally knowing what he's got to do, this dude could go out and play right now. He's got to get physically ready. I don't know what he's doing to train for it, but make no mistake, the Bengals are hurting themselves by not getting him signed, and that's a bad situation.
Yeah, I think they have an opportunity right now with T. Higgins' contract coming to an end. It seems like obviously that he's going to go away. With Burrow's injury history, you don't have so many times to have a chance at it. Right now is an opportunity to go, and we would criticize a player who was not coming in and doing the best thing he can to give his team a chance to win. We need to do the same thing for a fan base and an organization and represent the fan base to the organization.
That's right.
You are undercutting one of the few opportunities that you have to win a championship.